Yo, it's your boy DZ, man. You already know it's not about the setback. It's about the get back. I want to appreciate everyone that's became a member, that subscribed to the channel, and that watches the channel. I appreciate y'all. If you haven't already, hit that notification bell. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time we go live. I appreciate all of y'all that rock with me, and I hope y'all continue to rock with me. What's poppin', fam? You know, I appreciate all y'all, man. Facts. And if you haven't already smashed that like button, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Yeah. So we see Wack and Luce Cannon on the internet capping all the time. We see what happened with the no jumper situation. We see what happened with the Big U Rico, right? And Wack is still lying every day, right? Luce Cannon is still lying every single day. Now, Wack recently says, him and 600, that Big U reached out to them, right? So he can put information out there, right? Now, Luce Cannon, we all know he acts like he's running to jail, but you sectioned off in PC in the jail. PC / whatever they call it, wherever he's at, right? So he acts like the FBI picked him up by mistake. Literally, Luce Cannon is literally acting like the FBI picked him up by mistake. They really didn't have no reason to pick him up. Like, come on now. When we all seen the Diddy situation, right? The prosecutor got fired when she didn't perform her duties as a prosecutor. So you mean to tell me that the prosecutors that are on this case, that are pushing the line, put the indictments down on this case, and publicly announce this, are picking you up by accident? Nah. See, Luce Cannon thinks that he's gonna be able to lie to the internet, right? And act like he's not a part of a situation that he publicly admitted to involvement. It's like Wack and Luce Cannon are the same type of liars. This is all they do, is lie for content. They are known for liars. There's nothing truthful about either one of these guys, right? And, you know, Luce Cannon is acting like this was all a mistake. The FBI indicted him. The FBI charged him. The United States of America. He's acting like the United States of America made a mistake. Nah, I didn't have anything to do with anything, and they know I didn't do anything, and I wasn't a part of anything, and it was just a complaint. Like, he really thinks that nobody has any common sense about anything that is going on. The same exact way that Wack100 is. Really think that nobody has common sense. No, the FBI locked you up because they have a case against you. Wack100 is working with the authorities, and he was instructed to get you to go on No Jumper and tell the details about the robberies. Come on now. And Luce Cannon is acting like, nah, this was, accidental. Nah, they don't have anything on me. Nothing. You told the whole world about these crimes, right? So now I can say, right, if Luce Cannon was making up a story, right, and there was no proof or no evidence about the story he was making up, and then I could say, okay, maybe he didn't do it, right? But the stories that he's trying to act like they were made up, you have victims and you have other people corroborating the story. Then you got Wack100, the main asset to get your ass rocking behind you to make sure that you push it out to the world in front of everybody. So he can say that he didn't play a part in the case. And he act like, oh, I didn't do nothing wrong, because you get on the internet and yell, if a grown man want to tell on himself, I'm going to let him tell on himself. What happened to you lining the grown man up to get out there and give the information? See, we all know that both of these guys are the worst liars to ever hit the internet, man. Both of them. Luce Cannon acts like people are really concerned about him. Everybody knows you're gonna tell, or you're telling. Everybody knows this because you did it without being in police custody. Let's just think about this. You wasn't even locked up by the FBI, and you told everything that they needed to know. You gave names of people involved. You made sure you let it be known that Big U was the one that was orchestrating everything, just like when you called it a no jumper and you say Wack orchestrated, right? So you let it be known that you are the follower. You are the one that whenever somebody else tells you this is what I want you to do, you just do it. Straight goofy, right? And you act like nobody understands it when we all seen it. Facts. And you know, they dropped some content today, right? And we gonna react to that because it's like this dude really thinks that nobody has any sense when it's really him and Wack. They liars. They don't have common sense, but they try to play on the people as if nobody can see what they doing. If you haven't already smashed the like button, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and share this live. Straight up. I said, this dude really thinks that nobody sees what he's doing. The same thing with Wack, though. They think that nobody see it. Come on, man. Both of their credibilities is in the basement, right? Now, I'm saying it like this. Both Wack and Luce Cannon was nothing when they was young, right? When they was growing and even as adults, they was nothing. So the internet in their lives make them feel like there's something. It make them feel like that they're a part of something that they always wanted to be a part of. Attention. Smash that like button, man. Hit the subscribe button. But a lot of them tactics are being exposed, and there's no way that they can get it back. It's all being exposed now, you know, and it's no way that they can have any credibility on the internet again. Straight up. The prosecutors, they didn't accidentally lock Luce Cannon up. The feds, they didn't accidentally make sure Wack100 got Luce Cannon to tell on himself. Nothing was an accident. See, they built a solid case that they got. This is why they let it go so long. This is why they did what they did. Because they knew that we don't want nobody to wiggle out of this, right? Nobody has any wiggle room because of how thorough the investigation was. They made sure the participant went online on the internet and talked about it. Wack100 sitting there straight making sure Luce Cannon tell everything. Smash that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Oh, yeah. I want y'all to hear this bozo, man. Wack and Luce Cannon are the same type of people, man. They are the same type of people, both of them. They're one of the same, man. And it shows. You know, when it comes to lying, they are the same. Both of them. Facts. Hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button.
Listen to federal prison. Just got off one of the tractors, fucking cutting the weeds down on the ranch.
Listen to this.
No, that's good. What's up with the content? What everybody talking about? I heard Bubble Butt was talking about that. Big U had 75 people telling on him some goofy shit. I did come across something like that on Instagram, but I didn't look into it. I've been so motherfucking busy, so I didn't really, dive into actually seeing what that was about. But I did come across something like that on Instagram. Yeah, now, what else is the topics out there?
This dude is facing time in the feds. And this is his concern. His concern is what's the topics out there. Oh, man. Oh, you going to see what the topic is when May comes. That's when you going to see what the topic is. When May come, you going to be the topic of the FBI, the prosecutors. Ain't no beating this. When you play what Luce Cannon has said in front of a jury, in front of a jury, you think that a jury gonna say you didn't do this? When they play all the evidence that Luce Cannon has put on the internet, ain't no telling the jury that this is for play. Hold up. When they play for the jury, you outside of no jumper, robbing, beating, pistol whipping, and stripping some people. You think that the jury gonna act like that was a game? Nah. Make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and share this live. Luce Cannon think it's a joke right now. Yeah. But I tell you, when you in there and the process is on you, it ain't a game no more. Because them people do this for a living, day in and day out, and they want convictions. You think that prosecutor doesn't want their job? You think that prosecutor wants to play with their job, not making sure that you get convicted, knowing what you did? Yeah, all right. But I know Luce Cannon is going to already telling, and he's trying to fool whoever. But we not fooled with this one.
Shit, I don't know, honestly. Like I said, I've been so fucking busy. I've barely been able to keep up with everything. I know Rich Trapper, weird ass, just dropped something. I just happened to be on my phone while I was driving the tractor and seeing it pop up on my phone.
Now, that was the same person that thought Rich Trapper was his friend, thought the other niggas was his friend, right? Thought everybody was his friend, right? But didn't understand the game on the internet, right? Straight weirdo, right? Same one says, I'm working with Wack and certified cornball. But he's the one threatening R&B and, you know, threatening GG and straight cornball nigga. But on a federal call, talking to Luce Cannon all the time. And I guarantee you, you know, they so goofy, when they not airing something, they talking extra. Straight up. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Share the live.
And he got some shit saying that Luce Cannon got an F on the crit report card because you're the only one out of all the defendants that has basically a high paid for a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else got a public defender, and you got a paid a high profile attorney. So he was talking big shit. So
these dudes is talking about a F on a gang report card, and they in the feds. Well, Luce Cannon's in the feds. They might bring his boy in there. He's so goofy. Man, listen, when somebody in that situation, nigga, you don't want no parts of it. But you know, Luce Cannon has found little dumb dudes, right? And they want to be a part of it. Now, real people that got common sense, when a situation like this is going on with the feds, they like, man, you got to handle your case, bro. Yeah, you can call me, you can write me or something, but we ain't going to be doing all this extra stuff because I don't want to get caught up in your web. But these dudes, they be ready to jump. Oh, man, Cannon, the homie. Nigga, do you understand that the feds do this every day? You don't understand how they play? They not going to make too many mistakes. Straight up. And Luce Cannon, he ain't got no high power attorney. Because if he had a real high power one, we would know. Whatever attorney he got, that nigga ain't Drew Finley. That nigga ain't Brian Steele. You ain't got none of them. You just got an attorney that's letting you know you need to cooperate. You got to tell them what you know because you already talked about this online. It ain't no, you ain't got no affiliation or association. Now, I done been to trial 5 times. I know what it's like going to court. I know that most of the attorneys, damn near all of them, want you to plea out when they know you ain't got no fight. They'll tell you, man, you better help yourself. All I can do is this. When you first meet an attorney, they gonna give you the good news, the lies. Yeah, I can beat it. We can do this, we can do that. But after you get this lawyer hired, you start finding out why you can't beat the case, why you have no fight. And I'm guaranteed, honestly, understanding that the attorney said, you don't have a fight at all. You told these people that you was involved already. You let the whole world know how the extortions would happen. Now, you verified it publicly, and the victim told the feds directly. The person involved verified it publicly, and the victim told the feds. And this guy really thinks mentally that nobody knows that you're telling and that nobody knows that you gooked. Come on now. Hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button. Share the live.
Because I just seen it right before I got off the tractor. It popped up on my phone. I was like, let me see. And then boom, it was like, Cannon get an F on the credit report card because why you the only one with a high profile attorney and everybody else got public defenders. So I'm like, what? This doesn't make sense.
Man, that nigga is a goofy. Straight
Definitely goofy. Like, niggas just reaching. You know what I mean? It's like, if the homie want a high profile lawyer because he feel he can beat his case, nigga, he can do that. You feel me?
Yeah, but what do that mean when
Luce Cannon may have an attorney, but he ain't got no high profile. Nobody knows the lawyer. High profile is lawyers that you know, that celebrities and, you know, people that are beating and spanking things, and they know the lawyer because who he is. And just because you got an attorney, you wasted your money. Straight up. You could have did it with a PD, because you got to cooperate to get any type of leniency or anything. And I really think they not going to show you the love that you think, because you publicly trying to humiliate their system.
You get a high-profile lawyer and you want to beat your case. That means what? So I get an F because I have a high-profile case and I don't want a public pretender.
Right.
Jeopardizing my life.
Right, pretty much crash you into a brick wall and fuck your life over. You know, you want the best shots you can get, so you get an F for that. Niggas is weird, man.
Well, nigga, then all the Crips should be getting an F if they have money and have resources to get a high-profile lawyer. That's the goofiest thing in the world.
Right, niggas should actually have the ends to be able to afford a high-profile lawyer instead of sitting there with somebody that's going to get them 20 years at best. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. And
Luce Cannon is looking at a stretch. He's not looking at a slap on the wrist, man. He has a history of this, right? And best believe that the feds got all that information that she sent to Wack100. You hear me? The feds got all the information that Luce's wife sent to Wack. You think Wack ain't sent it to the feds? Come on now. You think Wack ain't sent it to the feds? I got the information. Come on now. It's stuff you can't even put online. Luce Cannon stripping people in the house. See, this is what people don't understand, right? I got videos that Luce Cannon was out there stripping people in his own crib. Take it off on camera. Wack said, yo, this nigga like to record his crimes, right? If he trying to bury Big U, you think he ain't trying to make sure Luce Cannon get rocked along with him? That's why he was his best friend for 13 months. Hold up. That's why he was his best friend for 13 months. Because he want to make sure that he get rocked. But Luce Cannon really thinks that because he's known on the internet, nobody can see what's going on. And the boy with him really believes this stuff. Like, are you slow or are you slower?
They be so damn dumb, right? Because they don't even understand my case. So it's a complaint on my case about somebody saying,
this call is from a federal prison.
Saying something that's not true. But then when you look,
it's a complaint on my case about somebody saying something that's not true. You said it, Goofy. You said it. So who is this somebody? If you explained all this to the internet, admitting to the crimes, who said it? Come on now.
Into it or whatever like that, it's like so many holes and things inside the situation is ridiculous. But they knew they had to come and get me because I was like the closest thing to Big U. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
He said they knew that they had to come get me because I was the closest thing to Big U. Stop, man. I can't believe that they're putting this stuff out there and really not listening to it before they put it out there. What? They came and got you because you was the closest thing to Big U? No, they came and locked your ass up because you admitted to the involvement in the robberies and extortion. This is why they came and got you. You admitted to it. The victim admitted to it. He got you on the phone. You admitted to it on the phone with him and then uploaded it to your YouTube channel. Come on, man. Hey, listen. Wack and Luce Cannon are straight fufafi. Both of them frauds. The worst liars to ever be on the internet, man. Hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button. Share this live. Yo, this is wild.
Yeah, I feel like in that situation, they was just gonna try to use you as like a mule. You know what I mean? But that shit ain't gonna work. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So at the end of the day, it's just the most dumbest thing and the dumbest accusation that people could say is, who cares about a Crip report card? And we're gonna make sure we cut out his name out this situation because I ain't giving no dumbass nigga like no clout for saying his stupid ass name for some dumb shit. Like, if I want a high profile lawyer and my wife is have the means to get it, you get what I'm saying? Why would I put my life in jeopardy over something stupid? Why would I sell myself up for something stupid that I didn't do? You get what I'm saying? So it's just so many holes in the case.
Now you didn't do nothing. When you was on the internet, right? You bragged about these activities. When I see you, I'ma do something. I get busy. Yeah, they know they all scared of me because they know I'ma do something bad to you, right? This is the stuff he was saying every day on the internet. Now, he in there sick. His wife, not his wife, his baby mom, she out there ready to get that coochie hit from the back. If not already doing so, she ready to go. That thing itching, it got to get scratched. Somebody need to crack this joint if they not already cracking it. And he in there, I didn't do nothing. Huh? Like, this is Wack and Luce's MO. Both of them are special. Both of them. They're publicly doing stuff and then say, I didn't do anything. No, not me. I would never do anything. Huh? Y'all already admitted. Wack admits to his involvement of what happened outside of No Jumper. Now, he didn't do anything. Luce Cannon is the worst person ever. Come on now. Luce Cannon admits to his involvement with the robberies. Now that he's sitting in the feds and they talking about count time, lock in, Williams, go to your cell, Williams, your phone privilege is taken, Williams, pack it up, you go into the hole. Now that they talking that stuff, child time. Oh man, I didn't do nothing. No, I ain't do nothing, man. I didn't do anything. No, it's all lies. Everybody's lying on me. I wouldn't do anything. Now you're not the boogeyman no more. Oh, man. 6 months ago, you was the boogeyman. When I see you, I'ma do something. Now that the situation has took a turn, you don't want no parts in none of that. Straight up. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely this would happen when you come playing with Wack. That too. Everybody is so tough until the real tough guys get you. Everybody. Hit that like button and hit that subscribe button, man. Share this live. Let's get the likes up.
It's ridiculous, and we just waiting.
I mean, remember at one point, the niggas was trying to say you was lying about you know, what y'all got. If I'm not mistaken, that's Sharice, niggas was saying like, oh, you don't have a paid for attorney, you broke and got a public defender. Now it's now he got a high pay for a lawyer and nigga the F for that. Like these niggas is crazy, bro. Like the wishy-washy back and forth shit, bro, on the internet is wild. Like I said, not too long ago, it was he got a public defender. You ain't got no money to even afford an attorney. Now it's they mad because you got one. Niggas is crazy, bro.
Yeah, but nigga, the first day I got booked, I had a paid lawyer. That's it.
Yeah, I already know. And I used to sit back and look at this shit on the internet, like when these niggas, oh, he got a public defender. I was sitting there like these niggas just talking. They don't even be knowing shit. Niggas just be talking. I used to tell niggas like, you niggas just be talking. I know what's going on, and none of this shit y'all talking about is facts because he got an attorney. At one point, Sharice was on Sunday service talking about he got a good ass attorney. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas was, oh, he got public defender. Now
these dudes don't even know how attorneys operate. Straight up. Luce Cannon and the little peon dude, they don't even know how attorneys operate. They have no idea. If you really been through the system and went to war, you understand that you will be told to plead or cooperate when your evidence is all pointing towards you. Straight up, they gonna try to encourage you. Yo, man, take this plea. Yeah, I mean, it's not looking good for you. Come on now. And Luce Cannon ain't got that kind of paper to really go to war with him. He got his girl out here giving up the money that she's getting for whatever little deal she doing to try to save him, but that ain't gonna work. That's just money for the attorney. The attorney knows Luce Cannon is cooked, and that's a fact.
When he actually got an attorney, because y'all thinking he had a public defender, like niggas, man.
Yeah, but we have to allow people, whoever put out a report card saying that it's the most dumbest person in the world. They're very ignorant, and I think they should probably go back to journalism school, or try to get something in broadcasting, a degree in journalism or something, because that just don't make no sense for you to even write up something like that.
I mean, it sounds like desperation, like you just trying to mention the only name for any type of clout.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Right.
Yeah, they put Luce Cannon on there, and then probably have like 5 other report cards, but everybody gonna clickbait to Luce Cannon to see what's going on with that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's gonna hit different when the trial comes. It's gonna hit totally different. Straight up. It's gonna hit totally different. Right now, they just living in an imaginary world. It's straight an imaginary world right now. But it's gonna hit different when it's time to go to court and trial start. Oh yeah. They not gonna be saying none of this. Hell no. Nobody. It's a different ball game when that time comes. You can't trick the people that do it for a living, man. These is prosecutors, man. And you done gave them the evidence. You think that you gonna trick them and you going online still sending threats from jail? Yeah, all right. The man said they taking the phone privileges and all that. And I want to tell you this. When you go to court, right, they take your institutional record in account. He's on the jail phone talking about how he got in a fight, how he runs the tier, and what happened in the fight and why it happened. They gonna look at that too. Oh, you ain't learned nothing. You just had a fight? You on a jail call saying that you run the whole tier? Oh, you got that much power and influence? Come on, man. This how goofy these dudes is, right? But they try to block these things out of their mind then make it something else so they can feel like they got credibility from people. Nah, the prosecutors and the judge, they not blocking that out. That's what they looking at. They'll bring his institutional record. We want to see what's going on in the institution. Oh, you just got into a situation, huh? Oh, you run to jail? They taking that call and sending it to the judge. Here, Mr. Williams is saying that he runs the tier. Everybody follows him. And then listen, Mr. Williams then brought several inmates to the jail phone and got them to verify to the world who runs the tier. Oh, yeah, you do. Yeah, who's running stuff around here? Oh, you do. You still doing the same thing in jail? Yeah, all right.
Right.
But everybody that's listening, Bubble Butt do not have no talks with Big U. They have no dealings with each other, no whatsoever. They don't. He don't mess with him or anything like that. And it's sad that people have to really make a thing and try to make it stuff relevant, like somebody is speaking. Why would Big U talk to Bubble Butt when we know damn well he been going at him for the last 2 years? And so I have I. You get what I'm saying?
Did you hear what he said? Why would Big U talk to Bubble Butt when he been going at him for the last 2 years, and so have I? So why would he talk to you? You've been in jail saying that I be talking to Big U and being Big U is cool. And listen to this part right here. Certified Goofy. Smash that like button and hit the subscribe button, man.
So it's like, but we have that hate-love relationship. But he knows everything that I said and everything that I say, I stand on it. And
Certified Goofy. We got a love-hate relationship. This man is looking at life in jail. And Luce Cannon's on there saying, we got a love-hate relationship. Huh? You really think that Big U don't hate you niggas? Hold up. You really think that Big U don't hate you and Wack? Y'all was campaigning about Big U. Y'all went on there talking about Big U be extorting people and Wack saying Big U's involved in homicide and all that. Come on now. If you haven't already smashed the like button, hit that like button, man. Hit the subscribe button. Wack and Luce Cannon are the worst liars ever, man. They just lie. But reality gonna sink in for Luce Cannon when May come. In May, I guarantee you, Luce be singing a different tune. Oh yeah. Because the prosecutors, they got their case, right? And they trying to make sure that they don't give them everything. Them feds, they done been in there talking to Luce Cannon. Come on now. That nigga saying, hey, listen, you better let us know more. You better tell us, because we got you. And I'm sure they in contact with that lawyer. They telling the lawyer, we got him already. The lawyer knows. Listen, I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm going to say it again. I told people before. Defense attorneys, prosecutors, and judges, they all go to school for the same exact thing. They're attorneys. But a lot of these dudes don't understand that. Straight up. They all go to school for the same exact thing. They are attorneys. They just got different jobs. One's trying to send you to jail, one's trying to keep you out of jail, and one's presiding over everything. Yeah, the referee. You got to understand, they are all friends. It's a game. It's their game. You are a piece of their game. They don't care about you. You think that lawyer that Luce Cannon got care about him? That man go home to his family every single night. He don't care about no damn Luce Cannon. You think that the prosecutor care about any of those people that they going at? No. Even if you cooperate, they don't care about you. They be having powwows behind the scene. They all go out to lunch together. They all be emailing on the low. And trust and believe, they have relationships. They come from the same field. Some of these people go to the same law school. Some of these people are in the same frat. Some of these people have relationships that you wouldn't believe. You are the game. But they got black people like Luce Cannon that don't have a brain and think they know what they talking about and really think that the lawyer is for them. My attorney. They're for me. No, that attorney ain't for you. He for that bag. Nigga, you a check. Straight up. And your case isn't beatable. I'ma just keep it a buck. Somebody like Brian Steele, Drew Finley, you ain't got enough money to get them because they know you gonna lose. If they know they gonna lose, right? They gonna make sure they get a case that they can make millions. They not gonna lose for a couple dollars. Your attorney is willing to lose for a couple dollars. They willing to take 40, 50,000 to lose. Hey, man, I'm getting this paper. People like Brian Steele, Drew Finley, they holding a reputation. They want to have that rep. Yeah, we knocking stuff out the park. We got them a good plea deal. They the type of lawyers that they gonna try to get their client the best plea deal if they can't spank the case just to keep their reputation. But these people like Luce Cannon and the young boy, they don't understand it. And they want to act like they understand it. Nah, you niggas ain't never fought no cases. Luce Cannon got a serious one this time. Oh yeah, this one is a serious one. You wrapped up in a RICO. Yeah, with the FBI. This ain't California or just Nevada. Nigga, this the FBI. This worldwide. They want to make sure that they stick it to y'all. They not playing with y'all because if they don't push these cases the way that they push the cases and they looked at like y'all not prosecuting, they ain't gonna mess up the representation of the FBI. FBI gonna get rid of them. Straight up. It's a big RICO with big U on it, right? You really think that the prosecutor involved in this want to mess up their reputation? Want to be looked at like you can't handle a RICO? Come on now. Like I said, we see what happened to the prosecutor that had Diddy case. Diddy got a conviction out the case, but he didn't get the conviction that the feds wanted. They fired the prosecutor. You got to go. We no longer need your services. You're not needed in here. If you can't uphold our standards and our conviction rates and make sure that people are convicted of what we're prosecuting, we don't need you. But Luce Cannon on the internet acting like he was accidentally arrested. Yeah, man, you don't got nothing on me. This was an accident. This was only a complaint. Who do you think you talking to, brother? This is more than a complaint. You've been indicted, charged. It's more than that. You're being prosecuted. It's more than just a complaint.
Not like I lied about it. So we always have our talks and our moments and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's like he know the truth, I know the truth, and it is what it is. But Bubble Butt is not talking to him. That's for damn sure.
And you are not either. Straight up. You on the PC unit, man. Stop. And you on the phone when you probably using somebody else's PIN number because of you got your phone privileges taken. And the feds is listening to all this, you uploading. They probably done took your phone privileges, you using somebody else's PIN number, and they gonna end up holding you to that.
Any girl dude, he's not talking to him at all. Like all these people talking about, they hear him third-party situations, and third party is saying this, and third party is saying that, and Big U gonna come out and say something. Big U ain't saying nothing. He's trying to keep quiet and beat his case. Talking about it's 75 people snitching. It ain't even 75 counts on him to have 75 individual people of telling on what.
Yeah, this shit is crazy, man.
So yeah. At the end of the day, it's like shout out to everybody that's locked in it. Free Luce Cannon. Free everybody else that's locked up. Just period.
Hey yo. Now listen, right? It's all good to say that free this and free that stuff, right? You hear me? It's all good to say that, right? But when you get sentenced and that time going by and it's building up, oh, it hit different. They gonna rock Luce Cannon. He don't even understand it. He don't even understand it. And I guarantee you, right? They lying to him to make sure that they got him to cooperate and say certain things. Yeah, we gonna try to do our best. We ain't gonna promise you, but you should be all right as long as you cooperate. You know, to butter you up, to get you comfortable, right? And tell you, you should be okay as long as you cooperate. You should be good. We gonna try our best. Nah, see, and then I look at it like this, right? I get to thinking about the other situation at No Jumper, right? And we all wondering why haven't they been charged yet, right? They want to make sure that they got Luce Cannon as comfortable as possible. You got to think about it. They come with some more charges for that. It's probably going to discourage him to hold up in this situation. He ain't going to come through for them the same if they come and charge him with the situation at No Jumper. Yeah, he got a violation of probation, right? In the state that he going to get some time for the domestic violence. They going to give him some time for the violation, right? You got another situation that you haven't even been indicted on yet that you going to do some time for, right? Straight up. The Luce Cannon act like ain't nothing serious about this. They ain't got nothing on me. It was all a lie. People lying on me. I didn't do nothing. Come on, man. Man, we can all see this though, man. Wack and Luce Cannon are the worst liars ever. Smash that like button. If you haven't already, hit the like button. Let's get the likes up. Hit that subscribe button and share this live. Yeah. I see how it's going to go for him when May come and they stick it to him. Sharice's going to be ready to go. Right now, I'm sure she got her eyes looking around. Because if I'm understood, when he was out, he was letting her go ahead and go with the homies. So if that was something she did while he was out, you can imagine what she gonna do while he in. Come on now. Yeah. She was like the threesome girl. She was the threesome girl. She admitted it to herself, saying she was going to do the threesomes with the dude from Zeus Network and his wife. She was the girl that you call and say, you come do the threesome. Come on, you the threesome girl. Come on, I got you. You gonna have a ball. She like, I ain't want to do it, but I felt like I had to do it. Yeah, I ain't want to do it. Now you had a choice. You had a choice. You just chose to do it. That's it. And these are the things that she said publicly, right? But you know, when they say things like that, they really be wanting to take them back later when you really like look at these type of situations. When you look at these type of situations, they be wanting to take that stuff back. Why did I say it? If you was the threesome girl before, right? Why wouldn't you be the threesome girl now? You changed? You not into that no more? You want to kick that? You know, some people like to kick that. I don't do that anymore. That's what I used to do. Nah, you out here all alone right now. You sick. You out here all alone. The guy you picked and had your only child by is a liar, a cornball, and a jailbird. The guy you had your only child by, straight up, is a cornball, liar, and a jailbird. Yeah. Out here robbing and stripping people, and y'all supposed to be so paid. It's the guy you had a child by. Yeah. But it's crazy that she gonna have a reality check. And you know, when she move on, she gonna have an excuse. This is how life go though. You hear me? When she move on, she's gonna have an excuse why she moved on and why Luce Cannon this and that, but I still care about him, but I had to move on. It's the same process, man. This ain't nothing new. People do certain things and try to deceive people, but then when they go the other way, they try to make an excuse for it. She not waiting on no Luce Cannon for no years. Her life go by. What do you mean? You think she want to be out here 55 waiting on Luce Cannon? Come on, man. You think she not gonna want to go out on nice dates with somebody else? Right now, if she's sliding with somebody else, he ain't on camera. Come on now. You know a woman want to sit there and take that picture. She want to have somebody there. She want to show that I got somebody. Come on, man. These are the things that people try to act like they not worried about. Come on now. That's a thing for women. Women want to show that I'm living good. They got to have people seeing this. I got somebody. He right here. Yeah, it's my boo. They want to show this. But when they in these situations, they act like they ain't worried about it. I'm just keeping it a buck. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Smash that like button. And share this live. You know I appreciate all y'all that rock with SBGB TV. Facts. Like, I appreciate all y'all, man. Y'all know how I break it down, man. For shizzle. Keep it a buck every time. We ain't playing no games. For sure. We ain't playing no games. Yo, what's up? What's good? What's happening? Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm good. No solicitation. We don't need none of that. Yeah. Yeah, man. Ain't no games. Straight up. Yeah. Yeah. You know, we ain't playing none of that. We'll get out of here. Scram. Get out of here. Yeah. You know, I appreciate all y'all that rock with SBGB TV, man. For sure. Y'all know we're going to break it down and keep it a buck. We gonna keep it a buck. For sure. Yeah. But these dudes are the worst liars to ever be on the internet, man. They the worst liars, man. Like the worst, man. Yeah. And Luce Cannon act like can't nobody see that you cook. He really act like the feds made a mistake. That he really acts like the FBI made a mistake. Nah, they ain't got me on nothing. Like, hold up, man. The stuff we see with these people, man, is crazy. They really act like nobody can see that these niggas be telling. Nobody can see the stuff we seeing. Yeah. So, you know, I'ma come let the people know for sure. Hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Share this live. You know, I appreciate all of y'all that rock with me, man. Facts. Appreciate all of y'all. Facts. Y'all know, man, we've been calling it out from the door, man. We call it out from the door, man. Yeah. From the door, man. Ain't no coming back for Luce, man. Hey, Sharice, man, go ahead out there and have fun. You know? Because I'm going to keep it a buck, right? Ladies, you got to understand this, right? When you make yourself look like this publicly, like Sharice, R&B, these are the type of guys you're going to get. Straight up. And I'm just keeping this a buck. When you make yourself look like this, right? Solid individuals are not going to put themselves in the situation. No, they're not going to do it. It makes no sense for me to have my life together and go put myself in a situation when I know that you got mental issues from the relationships that you publicly deal with. Nobody doing that. I'm just keeping it a buck. Yeah. Sharice gonna get somebody to stick they wee-wee in her. Of course. Yes. You can get somebody to stick the wee-wee in you. But that don't mean you gonna get somebody that's gonna hold it down. No, hell no. Somebody that got common sense, they only gonna hump on you and roll. They might not even hump on you because they like, man, I don't even want to deal with that. You get somebody that might be playing, they gonna play, all right. But these joints be so lost. When you make yourself look like that publicly, just know your options is limited. I'm just gonna say this real and raw. When you make yourself publicly look like this, you can't explain to a nigga that got a strong head on his shoulders that was just a mistake I made. No, that's the type of people you like. That's what you into. You not into a guy that has mental stability and is responsible. No, you like irresponsible liars. Yeah. So that's just some game for those that want to pay attention to it. But for those who don't, that's just not for you to pay attention to. Don't worry about it. That's not for you. That's for the ones that want to pay attention to that. Because I guarantee you, Sharice is a pretty woman, but she not going to get nobody that's in position that want to make her feel like we gonna go to the moon together and really hold it down. She gonna get irresponsible dummies. Yes. I ain't gonna say that somebody with some paper is not gonna hump on her. No. They will hump on her. That happens. But to get somebody that want to be with you and love you, it's not gonna happen. Straight up. Because their mind state is different. And you're used to this mind state. Just how R&B has got used to the mind state of Wack. That's the mind state that she's used to. She's not going to know how to deal with a man that has a strong personality and really responsible. She's not going to know how to deal with it because she's always going to revert back to these games that she had to endure dealing with these type of individuals. Something will trigger her instantly. And somebody that is strong-minded, they're going to see it. They're going to get away from her. Oh, they might hang out with her, you know. And I'm saying that for a person like myself. You do certain signs, I'm like, oh, I ain't got to say nothing to you. I'm going to just slide. These type of men that they go for, they permanently damage them type of women. Straight up. Hey, ladies, it's easy for you to get damaged. Straight up. It's easy. It's easy for a man to get damaged too. But a man that hold it down, they don't want them type of women. Hell no. Nah. Hell no. Yeah. Because they know you went for them. Oh, man. That's who you was with? That's the type of guy you like? Oh, man. Nah. I got to sit around and think about what you was dealing with and you was head over heels for. We not the same. We are not the same. I don't want that. Straight up. And this is GAME for those that want to take it. Don't blind yourself and limit yourself dealing with these short bus type of people. Wack is a short bus type of person. Straight up. Luce, short bus. They both act like they rode the short bus. But Wack said he had straight A's in school. He told everybody that he had straight A's. Straight A's. Nah, brother. You like you ride the short bus, brother. Yeah. Same thing with Luce Cannon. Yeah. Y'all know I keep it a buck. Yeah, I keep it a buck, man. I said, man, I had to come on. I wanted to speak about that today. Because I'm like, these dudes are the worst liars ever. This all they do is lie. Straight lie. And they lie with serious tones. And it's like they keep lying. I've been calling Luce Cannon a liar since I first seen the dude having these conversations and talking, and he called in. I'm like, oh, this dude's a liar. Yeah, he's a liar. Ain't no truth in this dude. Same thing with Wack. Them dudes is liars, man. Yeah. This why they pick is how they pick. But you can see the type of, you know, women that fall for them type of people, man. Yeah. The type of women that fall for people like Wack and Luce, they got self-esteem issues. They got issues. They looking for somebody that can try to fulfill whatever the issue they got. And that's what they get. That right there. Yeah. You definitely can do bad all by yourself, man. Straight up. Luce Cannon and Wack are liars, man. It was all fun and games for Luce, right? When they was going hard on Big U on the internet. It was all fun and games. Luce Cannon was with it. He ain't understand that he was a part of the jokes. Straight up. Yeah. He didn't understand. I'm going to tell you, right? Wack. This is how Wack game was that he ran on Luce. And I'm going to say it in another form, right? So it was like Wack had a plan to do a stick up, right? And he went to do the stick up and grab Luce Cannon. Yo, we gonna go do this stick up, right? This was the plan. And Luce Cannon like, yeah, I'm with it. He get Luce Cannon in the car and get Luce Cannon to the stick up and rob both of them. Big U and Luce Cannon. I got both of y'all. Give it up. Yeah, told Luce Cannon, let me hold your strap. Luce Cannon like, all right, why you need my strap? Now let me see this real quick. All right, both of y'all, give it up. Got y'all. Luce Cannon couldn't even see the play. Straight up. Got him in the car. Yo, we ready to go rob this nigga. Yeah, we ready to go rob him. Oh yeah, we gonna rob him? You got the strap? Yeah, I got it. As soon as he get there, man, let me see your strap real quick. All right, both of y'all lay down. Both of y'all. Y'all know what it is. Huh? Oh, you gonna do me like that? Man, lay down, man. Give it up. You know what it is. I don't want to hear nothing. Man, that's crazy. I was with you. Man, I don't want to hear nothing. Give it up. Got them both. Luce Cannon so slow, he couldn't understand it. And the dude is on the internet, like, I'm telling you, Wack and Luce are the type of people I would never deal with. Never. I mean, never. Nothing in this world would have me deal with it. I don't care what they had to offer, because I see the mind state. The mind state they got is the mind state of goofies, of lost souls. They don't know themselves. They want to fit in. They want to be noticed. They want to be recognized. Yeah, certified goofies. But that's why the feds put Wack on Luce. Straight up. That's why the feds put Wack on Luce. They seen it. Okay, yeah, here you go. I want you to do this right here. It's a good one for you. Got you. This would be a great candidate. Yeah. And you know Wack is a gopher. You can tell Wack what to do, and he'll do it. He a gopher type of nigga. Yeah. The feds telling yo go do this. Wack like, damn, this nigga did talk negative about me, but I got this. He thrived about that. This nigga went to sleep every night and dealt with Luce Cannon for 13 months, knowing he was setting the nigga up. That's ill. That nigga went to sleep every night for 13 months, knowing he was setting that man up to get Big U. Yeah. In his mind, he like, man, I can't let this nigga Big U catch me slipping. Yeah. I guarantee you, right? We gonna all see Wack turn on 600 eventually. Because he turned on everybody, right? We all gonna see him turn on 600. Of course. The time is coming. Yeah. He knows 600 soft as drugstore cotton, because both of them are. But he know it. Man, I could play on this nigga's mental. He don't got the brain capacity to understand anything. Yeah. He like the nigga that go, I don't know. What happened? You sure? Yeah, Wack know this. The 600 thing Wack his boy though. This would, you know, people that really ain't had no experience dealing with other people they act like that. When you really got that experience, you understand, man, everybody's associates. Yeah, they all right, they cool, but these are my associates. You hear me? Smash that like button and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Share the live. Yeah, they don't understand it, you know, but I do. Yeah. And Luce Cannon really thought that he had the game figured out. Wack was lining this nigga up the whole entire time. It's hilarious to me when I really think about it. Because you watching people that really don't have common sense operate. And they acting like they got sense. When they talk, they acting like they really got sense. Wack is acting like he has sense. Luce Cannon acting like he got sense. Y'all niggas ain't got no sense. They sitting there acting like they got sense. Nigga, y'all niggas is both goofy. You ain't got no sense. Yeah. I'm sitting here watching how y'all operate. Like, come on now. Wack act like he ain't working with the authority. Like you ain't lining Luce Cannon up to get Big U. Yeah. But Wack knew this indictment was coming, right? He got so excited that he knew that the mission was complete. Him and 600, they got so excited that they knew that the mission was complete that they went on the internet and was laughing. Oh yeah, Big U going down. It was him feeling like he had some pressure released off of it. Yeah, we done. We got it. We got it. Straight up. Because I'm going to tell you, Wack was briefing them people monthly or weekly. Damn right he was briefing them people. Briefing them. Straight up. The first thing that Luce Cannon talked about on No Jumper was the dispensary robbery. The first thing? Hold up. It was the first thing that he talked about was the dispensary robbery. And the feds been had this information about it. They crafty. The feds is crafty. Like super. Very seldom are you going to beat them. It's like slim to damn near none. Some people get them, but majority lose. Because they got people like Wack100 that get next to you. Wack got this man to get up there and talk about this case, and Luce Cannon still acting like they don't got nothing on it. That is crazy. That is like out of control. Wack got this man up here to talk about the robberies of the dispensary, got him on recorded phone calls, all this, right? See, Luce Cannon don't even understand that the feds, they not giving all the information that he said about Wack until Wack on the phone and about Big U. They not giving Luce all that information. They not giving all that to the lawyers right now. Trust and believe they holding stuff out. This is why they put that motion in there not to have to give all the information on the discoveries and give it to the defendants. Because they playing a dirty game. When it's their right to get it all, but they playing a dirty game. They like, man, shit. They got conversations with Wack and Luce. Trust me. Luce can sit in jail and act like they don't, but they got conversations. Wack didn't just start recording phone calls. He been recording them the whole time he was with Luce. The whole time. Wack act like he the one that started that. Yeah, I'm gonna have everybody recording the phone call. No, the FBI told you to do that. The FBI told you, yo, make sure you record these calls. Whenever you around this dude and he's saying things, record the call. So you know what Wack did? He encouraged Luce Cannon to start doing it. Luce Cannon didn't even understand it. Yeah, we gonna record calls? All right, got it. We recording everybody call. But Wack was instructed by the feds to do this. This was his instruction. Yo, I want you to record everything that Luce Cannon is saying. Anytime y'all on a three-way, anytime y'all on the phone, record it all. That was a specific instruction by the feds. Of course. So he come to Luce, yo, we gonna start recording all the calls. Yeah, everybody we talk to, we gonna record it and put it out there. But Luce Cannon's so slow, he think, oh yeah, we gonna do this, we gonna expose everybody. Wack comes up with this thing called the exposers, got Luce Cannon comfortable. He not even paying attention that the whole thing was designed for you. That's crazy. The whole situation was designed for Luce Cannon to get Big U. But Luce Cannon thought that him and Wack was partners and they was doing this to everybody else. But the whole thing was initially set up to get Luce Cannon. The whole thing. Yo, we gonna record this and record that. But the whole time he recording. Man, I guarantee you, I can guarantee that Wack recorded Luce Cannon saying a whole bunch of stuff that he gave to the feds that Luce Cannon might know about or he might not. If he know about it, it's because the feds wanted to present it to him like, listen, you ain't got no choice but to talk. Straight up. You hear this stuff you said? You hear this right here? You admitting to this? You admitting to that? Come on now. Wack likes to play that manipulation game. Luce Cannon likes to brag about the work he put in. He liked to brag about the work he put in. Yeah, man, we did this, we did that. There is no coincidence that Luce Cannon details the robbery on No Jumper, and it's the same details in the indictment that the FBI got. That ain't no coincidence, man. Hell no. That is not a coincidence that the same exact details that's inside of the indictment for the feds is the same thing he said on No Jumper. That ain't no coincidence. Come on, man. Same thing he said on academics. That ain't no coincidence, man. Wack said, hold up. Oh, I got this one. I got this one. And I'm going to tell you, right? See, Wack was trying to get Luce Cannon to do the same thing on Vlad TV, right? Vlad didn't want no parts of that. And I'm going to tell you straight up like this, right? Wack was trying to get Luce Cannon to do the exact same thing on Vlad. And Vlad didn't want no parts of it. You know why? Because he had a so-called relationship with Big U. So he didn't want the FBI to use his interview and evidence against Big U. He said, I turned this one down. But this is the type of person Wack is. We see that the feds is going to use the interview that he did on academics. That's the same thing where he tried to say he was robbing Meek Mills, which we know he fabricated that. And the No Jumper interview. But if you pay attention to it, right? He was trying to lock it down on all three platforms. Wack. Wack wanted to lock it down on all 3 platforms. Crafty. Make all 3 of these people look like they the ones that line Luce Cannon up to tell on himself, right? And it wasn't him. Crafty. Now that stuff there, I can say because he's a dirtball, that's foul. I don't call that smart because I think anybody could do that. It just takes a certain type of individual to have the heart to do it. I think anybody can line somebody up. I don't think it's hard to line somebody up, but it just takes a police ass snake nigga to do it. That's just how I feel. Anybody can line somebody up, but it just takes that police snake nigga to do it. And that's Wack. Nigga, hold up. I don't care. Nigga line you up and then go to the internet and act like, man, I ain't do nothing. I ain't had nothing to do with that. Nah, that's a grown man. He told on himself. That's his problem. They ain't got nothing to do with me. This just how I see it, though. You know, if you haven't already smashed that like button, hit the like button, man. Hit that subscribe button. Share the live. Yeah, man. Straight dirty, though. Straight dirty, man. Friends like Wack, you don't need enemies. Friends like Luce, you don't need enemies, man. Them niggas is the worst individuals for sure. And they bad liars. They real bad liars, man. I'm talking about real bad. Because I think everything they say is a lie to me. I don't believe nothing they be saying. You know, they always got to add sauce on it to try to make it be something. Yeah, because if you hear Luce now, he's saying him and Big U, they got the relationship. We got a love-hate relationship. Him and Big U got a love-hate relationship. Come on, man. Big U don't want nothing to do with you, nigga. At all. Nigga, you niggas paraded around the internet. And Big U got his discovery, right? Well, he might not got it all, they saying, but he got some of the discovery. And even in the complaint, when you see that the feds is using what Luce Cannon said against you, nigga, it ain't no love, hate, nigga. You don't get away from me, nigga. Hold up. Yeah. Luce Cannon like, nah, me and Big U still cool. You went on the campaign with Wack and 600 and you was a part of the jokes and didn't even know it. It's crazy. You went on a campaign and you was a part of it to go down. This how slow Luce Cannon is. I just gotta be real. That is how slow he is. He went on a campaign, but you was a part of the takedown. Come on, man. That's crazy. You went on the campaign to make sure that everybody looked at Big U as a person that was extorting people and robbing people. Dirtbag. But the whole time you was a part of the motherfucking takedown. Yeah. Yeah, man. But we see it though. Yeah. Luce definitely campaigned his own demise. That's a fact. Luce Cannon definitely campaigned his own demise, and he's still in denial. Hey, Sharice, baby girl, go ahead out there and find you another Luce Cannon, baby, because you ain't going to find nothing more than a Luce Cannon, baby. Go ahead out there and find somebody else, baby. Yeah. See, people don't understand this, right? Everybody in the world is not excited only by the way you look. Everybody's not excited by that. That makes you feel good. That's what some people fail to realize. The way you look makes you feel good. But your personality is what makes the other person feel good. People are attracted physically to the way you look. It makes them want to hump on you. Yes. But your personality is what really sells yourself to a person. Everybody understand that? I swear everybody do not understand that. You can be the most beautifulest person ever, but if you got a stink personality, you a sneaky person, you a liar, you a thief, that overpowers everything. Everything. None of them, that other quality that you feel is a top quality, doesn't exist. You can have beautiful hair, pretty face, straight teeth. But if you are a thief, a liar, don't nobody want you. They just want to hump you. Thief, a liar, a manipulator, a troublemaker. Don't nobody want you, man. Straight up. Yeah. And that's what, you know, some of these people lied to themselves about. Some of them lied to themselves. Like Sharice is lying to herself. Like straight up. You know, you get on the internet and you lying to yourself. Because you're not lying to a man that's established. You lying to yourself. The guys that's in your DM, they only want to stick their Peter Pecker in you. That's it. That's all they want to do. So you might well be that type of woman that just want to let niggas stick the Peter Pecker in you. Don't think that a nigga gonna take you serious with that personality. And some women, they try to like act. They really try to act. But you can act for only so long. Then the true you come out. You only can act, but for so long. And somebody that got common sense, they're going to see it. Okay, here we go. I knew this was coming. I knew this was coming. Yeah. Yeah, I had a feeling this was the issue. Yeah. Especially somebody with some experience. Now, if you catch somebody without experience that might got some money, you might get lucky. You might, but that is rare. It's rare. Somebody with some experience, as soon as you do certain things, they're going to know what it is. Oh, there it go. I knew that's what it was. Damn. I knew this was coming. Yeah. So, you know, I'm sure Sharice ain't gonna find nobody that's of no status. Now she can find a man. She can find a man. And yeah, you can find one. A little boy or whatever. But he's not gonna be of nothing. Come on, man. Yeah. She might find somebody that just want to play with her. Make her feel good. He getting this thing off. We gonna see though. Cause Luce Cannon ain't coming home for a while. You know, she could try to act like the nigga, you know, he ain't coming home a while. You wasted your lawyer money. Like straight up. You wasted the lawyer money. That was a waste of money. Yeah. That was a waste of money. Yeah. And, you know, we seeing all of it though now. Everybody's seeing it. Everybody. You know. Now, there's some people that, you gotta have that experience and you know to know. But the ones that don't know, they might, oh man, Sharice is nice and she's pretty, and but the ones that got experience, and when you got some paper or you got anything going on in your life, you have no choice but to learn, because you're gonna run into that person that's gonna teach you. That's man or woman. If you got some money, man or woman, you're gonna run into that person that's gonna give you a lesson. And that's a fact. I'm just keeping it a buck. Man or woman, if you got some money and you got something going on, you're gonna run into that person that's gonna teach you a valuable lesson. Yeah. Trust me. Happens all the time. Yeah. Some people learn, some people don't. Some people continue to experience the same thing, and some people don't. It's a part of the game, man. Yeah, it's a part of the game. With Luce Cannon, he only got about 7 months left before trial. Got about 7 months. 7 months before the trial. When May come around, we gonna see. We gonna see how all these, people's situation turned out. Yeah. We gonna see though. Make sure if you haven't already smashed the like button, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, man. Share this live. I appreciate all y'all, man. Facts. Yeah. I said, man, I gotta come on there and go at this one today. I had to come talk about this one today, man. Had to. Cause it's just funny. I ain't gonna lie. I said, man, this dude really act like nobody can see what's going on. Both of them do the same thing, Wack and Luce. Yeah. Both of them act like nobody can see what's going on. Wow. But we all see. And I don't feel sorry for none of them niggas. I don't feel sorry for none of them. This what they wanted, Luce was on the net threatening people every day. This what he wanted. He wanted what came with this. This is it. This is the outcome. To have to deal with this process. To have to fight for your life, for your freedom. This is what happens when you call yourself the boogeyman and you want to say you're going to make sure niggas can't go to the local liquor store. This what happens. Yeah. And don't nobody care at all. Sharice out here, she about to go left. I'm telling you that right now. She about to go left. If she ain't already played a little bit, she about to go left. But I think she already done played. Me. Yeah, I think she already done played, man. Yeah. Because she out here. Don't nobody life stop when you go to jail. That's what some jokers don't understand. When you go to jail, and nobody else life stop. Yeah, you got some people that want to, act like they want to hold you down. But they life don't stop. Yeah, she got to get loving too. She want to get hugged on. Yeah. She want to have that intimacy. Yeah. Straight up. Make sure y'all hit that like button. If you haven't hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. You know I appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to all y'all in the chat, man. Shout out to all y'all, man. I see all y'all in the chat, man. What's poppin'? Yeah, for sure. Another one, man. Another one, man. For sure. Y'all know we gonna go all the way in every time. Yeah. We gonna go in all every time, man. Every single time. I knew Luce was cooked from the door. He just don't know. You know what I'm saying? I knew Luce was cooked from the door. He just don't understand it yet. His mind ain't telling him that he cooked yet. Not yet. That's all. His mind ain't telling him that he cooked yet. But he gonna learn today. He gonna learn the hard way. Yeah, he gonna learn the hard way. Hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Share this live, man. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, man. We go all the way in every time. I know we do. Every single time. Certified goofies. Certified. Certified goofies, man. Let me see, hold on. Make sure y'all go check that merch out. SBGBTV.com. And make sure y'all go check out that merch. For sure. Yeah, make sure you subscribe to the channel. All that. Yeah, man. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Let me see. Hit that subscribe button, man. Smash that like button, man. Right there. It says super excited. I got an afternoon live, SBGB TV and SBGB TV worldwide. Yeah, we came on early today. Yes, we did. We came on early today. I gotta start coming back on early again. You know, I gotta start coming back on early again, man. Yes, I do. For sure. I gotta start getting back on here early, man. Yeah. Cause I tell you, we gotta get back to them 2 lives a day. Coming on early. For sure. Yeah, but that's why Vlad ain't let Luce Cannon come on there with them stories. He said, man, I ain't gonna do him like that. I ain't even gonna do him like that. Not at all. Straight up. You know I appreciate all y'all though. Yeah, appreciate all y'all. Yeah. Appreciate all y'all, man. What's popping though, man? What's popping? Yeah. What's popping? Let me see here. People jump from the building. Let me see. For sure. Woody. Oh shit. One edition. She's not in Atlanta. I think Styles P have responded talking about Wack, but he ain't really say nothing. Yeah, he ain't really say nothing. Yeah. Trees, D Twins, C Brown, Dustin, Mel G, Michelle, Jam Meeks. What's poppin'? Yeah, shout out to all y'all. No, I seen Too's Much in there earlier. Too's Much. Let me see here. Brooklyn. Run the table. You know, I appreciate all y'all, man. I appreciate all y'all, man. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? All right, though. What's goody? Man, what's goody, man? Talk to me. Let's see. Yeah. I appreciate y'all too. You know, I appreciate all y'all. Facts. I went and got me a salad and a cookie. I know that's my script. A salad and a cookie. I tore that up. Yeah. Yes, I did. Yeah, I went and got a salad and a cookie. I tore that up. Let me see. Yes, I did. Let me see. A salad and a cookie. Yes, I did. Let me see here. Hold on. Let me see here. What did it say here? Diddy's prosecution was... They said Diddy prosecution was 11 years. Hold up. Damn. Diddy prosecution was 11 years. Hold up. God Damn. God damn. Let me see. They want 11 of them things. Let me see. Hold on. Sean Combs. Says in preview. Prosecutor seek over 11 years. God damn. Let me see. Let me see. The prosecutor said they went over 11 of them things. They trying to stick it to Diddy, ain't they? They trying to stick it to him. Yes, they are. They trying to stick it to him. Yes, they are.
Now to new developments in the Sean Combs case ahead of his sentencing on Friday.
So prosecutors are now urging a New York federal judge to send the former music mogul to prison for more than a decade. But we got the guy.
Yes, we do. The guy is Aaron Katersky. ABC's Aaron Katersky joining us now. Aaron, what can you tell us about this? Because we're all anticipating what's to come on Friday.
It's really going to be very interesting to see what the judge ends up doing. Now, federal prosecutors say Sean Combs left women broken and beaten. So even though he was acquitted of the most serious charges he faced, prosecutors say he still deserves at least 11 years in prison for his conviction on 2 counts of transportation for the purposes of prostitution. Only a significant term of imprisonment, prosecutors say, can effectively deter him and show future victims that their abusers will be held accountable no matter their wealth or fame. Now, 11 years is far harsher than what Combs believes he deserves. His attorneys cast him as a reformed domestic abuser. They're seeking time served. Prosecutors say that would force the court to blind its eyes to the defendant's actual conduct. And look what they point to. Hotel security camera video of Combs attacking Cassie Ventura to argue that Combs' conduct involved violence, threats, and emotional control. There's Combs right there chasing her down the hallway. Defense attorneys call the government's recommendation draconian, saying it amounts to verdict be damned, lock him up, and throw away the key.
That video is so tough to see still. So Aaron, walk us through what we can expect to see come Friday.
So every sentencing hearing is basically the same, but because of who this defendant is, of course, there's an added level of intrigue. His attorneys will get to argue for why they think leniency is the way to go. Prosecutors will be able to make their case again that he deserves 11 years at least. And Sean Combs, if he so chooses, can opt to address the court and plead for leniency on his own.
Oh,
Whatever they decide, it'll definitely set a precedent. Let's talk about this letter from Cassie Ventura. And I want to be clear, this is a letter that she sent to prosecutors. It's separate from the statement, or I don't remember if it was a letter that she sent previously that kept him detained because of her fear.
And this is what she repeats. It was part of the prosecutor's sentencing submission that came in overnight. Cassie Ventura said she is still afraid of Sean Combs. And she says that unless he is incarcerated for a significant period of time, she believes that he or people associated with him will come after her and her family.
And just so we're clear, the maximum he could face on both charges is 20 years?
In theory, 20 years. He's a first-time offender.
Yeah.
His attorneys argue he's nonviolent because the argument is his violence was perpetrated as part of the crimes for which he was acquitted. But prosecutors say the judge can't be blind to the sum total of Sean Combs' life and conduct. They're asking for 11 years at least.
Aaron, at least we know you're on it, and we will know. I guess it's Friday, right? Isn't
Friday.
it Friday?
This Friday.
All right, well, on Friday. When we can, thank you, Aaron Katersky, very much.
Okay, so it's this Friday. So Diddy being sentenced this Friday? Oh yeah, that's gonna be here quick. I ain't know that. Yeah, it's gonna be here quick now. This shit this Friday? Sheesh. They trying to get 11-piece McNugget out of him. Y'all think he should get 11 years? That's a stretch too. For that right there, that's a stretch. Yeah, that's a stretch. Let me see. Yeah, that's a stretch. 11 of them things? Yeah. Wow. Yeah. That's 11 of them things. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think Diddy gonna get that long. Yeah, I don't think Diddy gonna get that long though. Yeah, let me see. Cassie Ventura heartbreaking letter. Yeah, I don't think he gonna get that long, man. Yeah, I don't think he gonna get that long. He said he thinks so, and some please and thank you. Yeah, 11 is a stretch. 11 years is a stretch, though. Sheesh. You know he still got to appeal in, though. You know, he still got the appeal. You know, he can still get a whole thing back in the appeal. You know, it's a possibility now. Yeah. It's a possibility. You can get a whole thing back in the appeal now. Let me see. It's a possibility. Let me see. Woman accused deputy of stalking her. Let me see. And Cardi B snapped out on Ice Spice too. Yeah, let me see. She snapped out. Cardi B snapped out on Ice Spice. Let me see. Yeah. Let me see if I can get that on Instagram. Let me see. Okay, here go the letter right here. Let me see. Here go the letter right here. Let's see if I can put this joint up there. All right. I go the letter right here. I'm gonna put the letter up there now. Yeah, I go the letter right here. Let me see. It's the letter. It says, "Dear Judge Subramanian, I have been in cycle of thought and then overthought writing this letter to you. If there is one thing I have learned from this experience, it is that victims and survivors will never be safe. Although I can hope for justice and accountability, I have come to not trust anything. I hope that your decision considers the truth at hand that the jury failed to see. For 4 days in May, while 9 months pregnant with my son, I testified in front of a packed courtroom about the most traumatic and horrifying chapter in my life. I testified that from the age 19, Sean Combs used violence, threats, substance, and control over my career to trap me in over decades of abuse. He groomed me into performing repeated sex acts with hired male sex workers during multi-day freak-offs, which occurred nearly weekly. I was forced into lingerie and heels, told exactly how to look, and plied with drugs and alcohol so he could control me like a puppet. These events were degrading and disgusting, leaving me with infections, illness, and days of physical and emotional exhaustion before he demanded it all again. sex acts became my full-time job, used as the only way to stay in his good graces. I testified that I learned to read Sean Combs' signals, knowing that when he spoke of freak-offs, he was demanding them, and that refusing meant punishment, losing my car, my phone, or worse. He controlled every part of my livelihood and threatened to destroy my reputation by leaking sex tapes, a threat he repeated often. His power over me eroded my independence and sense of self until I felt I had no choice but to submit. When he believed I had wronged him or was not sufficiently responsive, he also threatened people around me and those close to me, including my family. I regularly worried that displeasing him meant putting my family and friends' safety at risk. I testified how beyond these threats, Sean Combs frequently used violence to get his way. Over the nearly 11 years we were together, Sean Combs would hit me, punch me, stomp on me, on my face, pull my hair, and throw my body to the ground and against the wall. The jury saw pictures of bruises on my back from Combs kicking me and saw the deep gash over my eye he caused when he slammed me into a bed frame. The entire courtroom watched actual footage of Combs kicking and beating me as I tried to run away from a freak off in 2016. People watched this footage dozens of times, seeing my body thrown to the ground, my hands over my head, curled in a fetal position to shield me from the worst blows. This physical violence caused bruises that makeup artists paid for by Sean Combs would cover up, as well as permanent scars all over my body. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Yeah, Diddy used to go crazy on her. Wow. Yeah, Diddy used to go crazy on her. Sheesh. And you gotta watch who you get with. Damn. Yeah. I do think Diddy was definitely tripping. You know, I do think he was tripping, man. He was tripping. Yeah. And you know, them people be thinking that because they got that paper, they got that power. You know, do you really want to be with a rich nigga? Do you really want to be with a man of power? That's something ladies should ask themselves. You know, because we can say what somebody ain't supposed to do, but it really look like that this how they operate. So do you really want that? You know what I mean? Is that what you want? Do you want to be the one in that position? You know, because everybody act like they want somebody rich. But these people here, all we hear about them is 6 stories. That's it. All we hear about is the 6 stories they into, how they treat people, how they don't care. And it's like, these still be people idols. So, you know, I know women usually, you know, when they get with guys, they follow whatever the guy's doing. You know, maybe she didn't want to do some of the things that he was trying to get her to do, and she stayed. But at the same time, she was putting together the freak offs. It's like, man, do you really want somebody that's rich? Do you really want a rich guy? Yeah, that's something you gotta really ask yourself. Do you really want a rich guy? Maybe you don't want a rich guy. You know? You know? You know? Maybe you really don't want a rich guy. Yeah. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Let me see. Hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Okay. Cardi B goes off. Cardi goes off. Let me see here. Cardi goes all the way off. Hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button. Cardi B goes all the way off. Let's see what we got here.
Why you want to act dumb?
Cardi snapped out. Cardi snapped out, man. Yeah, she snapped out. Snapped all the way out, man. Yeah, man, nobody dealing with that. Ain't nobody dealing with that. You crazy. Yeah, ain't nobody dealing with that. Cardi's tweaking. Like, hold up. I don't understand though. All that hooping hollering don't mean nothing, man. You like, come on, man. You got to grow up, man. All that yelling and stuff, you're gonna use all your energy. Somebody gonna see you, and you know, it's all fun and games till you get punched in the mouth. Now she talking about she gonna beat this person up, that person up. Then you see that person, they punch you all in your mouth. You know, it'd be different. Anybody that's riffing like that, we know you really can't fight. You know, you might want to act dumb, but the right person gonna beat you up because you're doing too much hollering. You know, right person gonna punch you all up in your stuff. Hey, and that stuff ain't scaring nobody. It's just a whole bunch of hollering. Yeah, somebody being like that, I'll be laughing. Yeah, okay. Just have the energy when you see me. You know what I'm saying? When you see me, just have the same energy. Don't, when you see me, want to be calm. I want you to have the same energy. When I go upside your head, you know, I want you to have that same exact energy. Yeah, Cardi, she tweaking, man. Yeah, she tweaking. Yeah, Cardi tweaking. Straight tweaking, man. Smash that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button. Yeah, Cardi straight tweaking, man. Yeah. Hey, nobody want to deal with all that. Yeah. Don't show that hand. Boy, they gonna run. They running from that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we definitely don't know what she did with whoever did, but that don't do nothing though. When you holler like that, you get the screaming and stuff, that don't do nothing. That just get her blood pressure up. That's all. I feel like if you gonna do something to somebody when you see them, just do it. Don't pre-warn them. You know, all that. No need to pre-warn them. Yeah. You know, don't pre-warn them. Just go at them. Straight up. You know, you got beef with this person. As soon as you see them, do what you hyped up. But when you do that kind of stuff, you pre-warn people. And I don't think you're going to win because then they prepared for you. You really don't want to do it. You know? All that hollering. Oh, yo, when I see you, I'm going to beat you up and I'm going to do this to you. Now, you really don't want to do that. You just want to try to have somebody, you know, scared, I guess. Because if you want to do it, you're just going to think about it. And then when you see them, you're going to run up on them. You're going to punch them in the face. You know? I think that's the best way to do it. In my eyes. And like, really mean it. You know? Like, really mean it. Don't say nothing. Just go up to him and punch him in the face. Don't even ask him no questions. Just when you see him, just run up on him and just punch him in the face. You know? And then talk about it later. Yo, I had to punch him in their face. They was talking crazy. But when you get the hollering, that's raising your blood pressure. Yeah, I think she just raised her blood pressure. That's it. Yeah. That's just me. You know what I mean? I don't know. If somebody yell like that at me, you know, and say they're going to do this to me, I'm like, okay. Yeah, because now when I see you, I'm going to punch you in your face. I ain't even going to ask you about you hollering. You know, I don't want to holler with you. When you holler like that, you lose your energy in your fight. I'm going to tell you for real. When you holler like that, you don't have the same energy when you see the person. Because you think about it. If it's some time went by, the energy done went down. After a little bit of time, you ain't got that same rage. Now she see her, she gonna want to talk. Yo, I was mad. Nah, I want that energy. I need the same energy. Yeah, you said when you see me, you gonna punch me in the face. Yeah. You know what I mean, that's just how I feel. It was real Wack 100-ish. Yeah, I agree with that. Definitely Wack 100-ish. Like when you see her, just when you mad at her, you see her, just run down on her, punch her in the face. Boo bop bop bop, boo bop 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 bop. Get your thing on. Boo bop bop. Yeah, there you go. That's how I'm feeling. Shit, you warning her, right? She might have a weapon on her now. Knowing when I go to red carpet, I gotta have a weapon on me, right? And then you might run up on her and she poke you. Boop! Cause you warned her. You feel me? You know, you might run up on her at the red carpet. Now she got a poker on her. Yeah, man, listen, she run up on me if she want. Poker. Now she, oh, hey, listen, you did too much warning. If you would have been quiet, she wouldn't have had the poker on her. You could have ran down on her, boo bop 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 bop, got your thing off, and it might have just been a rumble. But don't warn somebody, you know. Hell no. Yeah. That, you know, that's just me though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody got their own way. You know what I mean? I ain't warning nobody. I ain't warning you. Yeah, if I'm gonna go do something to you, I want to do it to you. Because if I warn you, then that messes up my ability to do it. Now I'm warning you, I gotta go about it differently. You know? Yeah. I ain't gonna warn you and tell you I'm gonna put you in the trunk. I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna go pick you up and put you in the trunk. You feel what I'm saying? See, that's the difference with some of these people. They want to warn it. I'm not doing no warning. I'm going to pick you up and put you in the trunk. I'm going to put you in the trunk. You know, we're going to deal with it from there. You know what I mean? Ain't going to be no, oh, yo, when I see you, no, man, I'm telling you, I'm going to put you in the trunk. Nah, I'm just going to put you in the damn trunk when I see you. Straight up. Yeah, we'll deal with everything after that. You know? Yeah. That's just how I see it. You know, everybody do things their own way. Yeah. But I definitely feel if you really like that, you ain't going to do that. Yeah. You know what I mean? You really like that, you're not doing all that. Yeah. That's just me, though. Yeah, I mean, I'm real quiet with it. I'm not telling you, you know. I'm not telling you. If I know I'm going to do something, you know, I'm not saying it. I want to get it done because if I start hooping and hollering, I might have somebody change my mind. Man, you don't want to do that, man. Nah, I want to be serious about what I want to do. When you get to hooping and hollering like that, she might have people around her like, nah, you don't want to do this. You done already told everybody. You went public and nah, let me get my shit off. I don't want to be warning you. I want to get it off now. Yeah. I'm going to pace around the house. You hear me? I'm going to pace around the house. I'm going to put it together how I'm going to go in. You know what I'm saying? And then when I see whatever I see, I'm going in. Yeah. You know, but different people do things different ways. You know what I mean? That's how they do it. That's how they do it. Yeah. And that's how they do it. That's how they do it. But I ain't I ain't taking you that serious if you do that though. I'm like, yeah, all right. Okay, you just gave me pre-warning. Thanks for warning me. You know? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, hey, listen, I ain't saying Cardi not like that she not gonna hoop and holler. But I'm just saying that shit don't fly. Yeah, nigga hooping hollering at me, man, I'm gonna knock your motherfucking wig loose. You know what I mean? You gonna be talking that hooping hollering shit. Then when I see your ass, you gonna be calling 911 on me. You know what I'm saying? That's what the nigga do. You did all that hooping hollering, and I'm gonna knock your shit out, and you gonna call the police on me. Yeah, cause I'm serious. You just holler. You know? Yeah, so it's like, I don't know. Yeah, I ain't saying that she ain't serious, but I just said all that hooping and hollering, that shit just it don't fly everywhere. You pre-warning people. You know, don't pre-warn nobody. Do what you're gonna do to them. That's the best way to do it. That's how you get active. Yeah, if you gonna do it, just do it. Go through with it and knock some shit down. Yeah. But you trying to alert people. You on the phone with 3, 4, 5 people. Oh, man. All right. Okay. See me when you see me, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? See me when you see me. Just have the same energy. I don't want to talk now. I don't want to hear about why you hollered at me and why you said you was going to do this to me and why you said that you felt this way. Can you just do this shit? You know, because then I might react, right? And now they saying, oh, she wasn't that serious or he wasn't that serious. Well, why did they say that to everybody, man? Why did they get on the phone and send this kind of threat if they wasn't that serious? See, when people do that, right, and it don't go their way, they play the victim. Now she's saying that she's going to do all this stuff to the girl. What if the girl see her and pop her? Like, yo, nah. Just because you had a limit of saying when you see me, you was going to punch me in my face, don't mean that I had to have the same limit. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That if you don't say it, then you see the person and you punch the face, then it's a squabble. All right, got the squabble. She might feel like, I don't want to squabble. I'm a popper. So you pre-warn her and say you're going to do all this stuff. She might be thinking, oh, Cardi going to be at the event. All right, when I see her, I'm a popper. She put her hands on me, I'm a popper. That's just how I'm just saying. That's just me. I mean, I'm different than a lot of people. I know I'm not the same as everybody, and I don't take nothing from nobody. You know what I'm saying? But I just see, if you're going to do something to somebody, just do it to them. Just go do it to them. Unless you try and just put on the show. But some people just be trying to put on the show. Yeah, because we see that when she went to court, she didn't want what came with it. A case gonna come with it. A case gonna come with it. If you get out there and get active, a case come with it. A case. Now you get a case now, you in there telling me I ain't do nothing. Nah, it wasn't me. This is why I tell you I stay to myself. I don't want nobody around me. Nobody. I'm cool by myself. You ain't gotta worry about none of that stuff. You start having people around, you gotta worry about all that kind of shit. Yeah. And that's just how I see it though. Hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Yeah, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. That's just me though. I don't, what I'm saying? I'm thinking different. If you stay away from people, you ain't even gotta worry about dealing with that kind of stuff. At all. You ain't worrying about none of that. None of it. at all. Let me see. Hit that subscribe button. It's how you know you look at Luce right here. It's how you can tell he ain't on nothing. It's how you can tell he ain't on nothing.
Yeah,
See how big he is.
Yeah, man. Folk got your drill like TLC. Yeah, what's going on with you, man?
How you
What's
can tell he
going
ain't
on,
on nothing.
man? I miss you like hell, man.
Outfit look crazy though.
Yeah,
The outfit look
got
crazy.
your drill like TLC. Yeah, what's going on with you, man? What's going on? What, man? I miss you like hell, man. Yeah, man. Folk got your drill like TLC. Yeah, what's going on with you, man?
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree. I definitely agree. Just like Papoose did Easy to Block Cap. SBGB TV live call-in show. What's popping?
Yo, this time, man.
What's going on with you, bro?
Hey, Diddy, I wanted to know, right? When you think this no jumper indictment gonna go down?
I don't know, bro. You know, they might be waiting for a little while for the other case.
It need to go down ASAP, man. They need to get rid of no jumper. Shut it down.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be a while, man, because they sitting there got that case with Luce in them. They might want to let that case go through first. But they ain't gonna let it just go. That shit coming.
It's crazy how you shut him down, though, man. He had control of the algorithm for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Most definitely.
He ain't try to bribe you, tell you to stop talking about it, leave him alone.
Oh nah, man. You know, I don't talk to them dudes offline, man. I only answer the phone online. Ain't nobody, you know, offline.
I can't hear you. You was breaking up. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I said, nah, I don't talk to them dudes offline, man. I only talk to them online.
Hey, yo, I be at work dying, man. You be having me rolling nonstop.
Oh yeah, you know we going in.
When I first started watching you, when you was like, you hear me? I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, yeah, I hear you. I hear what you're saying. But it had to make me think I was cracking up.
Oh yeah, you know we going all the way in, man.
My man, yo, you said I'm doing the OnlyFans. He said I'm going in. I'm going all the way in. I was dying.
Yeah, I ain't playing no games, bro.
Your bull called and talking about. I heard you said you doing the OnlyFans. You said, yeah, it ain't for you. It's for the women.
Yeah.
I'm going in. I'm going in.
Yeah, it's for the women. You know what I'm saying? It ain't for him. Don't subscribe to that. That ain't for you.
Oh man, you hilarious, man. Straight up.
Yeah, we ain't playing no games, man. Non-stop.
But keep going in, man.
I appreciate you calling
Appreciate the content, man. You helped me get through work, bro.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, and I'm glad I can help you get through, bro.
I'm listening to your old joint right now while I'm at work. It's not you?
You're not taught it because we don't want to hear it. Somebody,
you remember this one?
At 20.
Was it Travis Hunter joint?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm listening to your joint right now, man.
Man, I appreciate the support, bro.
You already know.
Yes, sir.
What's scream at you?
Stay locked in.
All right.
Appreciate the support. Most definitely, man. You know, I appreciate all y'all. Facts. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. SBGB TV, it's a live call-in show. What's poppin'? What's going on with you, brother? I don't know what happened. Hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. SBGB TV live call-in show. What's poppin'?
What's up, DZ?
What's good?
Chilling, man. I've been a fan for a while, man. I'm about to say like almost 2 years. I've been a fan of your art, man. But check this out, right? Now I can watch you how you break down Wack shenanigans, right?
Yeah.
So check this out, right? I finally figured it all out. Who Wack remind me of? You remember Snow Billy?
I don't remember him, but I heard of who you talking about.
Wack is the West Coast Snow Billy. In other words, what I'm trying to say is, like, if you ever watch Snow Billy content, right? He is just like Wack, except Snow Billy on the East Coast. All Snow Billy do is create fake behind contract, just like Wack. You know what I'm saying? He create these fake beefs. I remember Snow Billy was on Clubhouse talking about he had a $50 million contract deal. And I was like, you know what? This dude acts just like Wack, man. These fabricated contracts they got, none of this stuff don't make no sense at all. And I'm like, yo, how this dude still in the streets and got all these fake behind beefs and all that? You know what I'm saying? Like, he just remind me of Snow Billy, man. I promise you. If you ever watch Snow Billy content, man, I promise you, bro, he's gonna remind you exactly just like Wack. Compulsive line, none of the stuff don't add up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they characters, man.
Man, they've been characters for a long time. But like I said, I'm a big fan of you, man. I watch you every time you go live. And I'm glad you answer the phone, man. I appreciate that, brother.
I appreciate you calling and appreciate the support, my brother.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Stay blessed, man.
Yes, sir. You too, my brother.
All right.
Yo, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Yeah. And share the live. Man, I appreciate all y'all, man. Yeah. We want hard in the paint, though. Y'all know we do. All the time. All the time. Yeah, we go hard in the paint all the time, man. We here. Yeah. I might go live again in a little while. Yeah, I might go live again in a little while. Yeah. I might go live again in a little while, man. Yeah, I might go live again in a little while. Big facts. Yeah. Hit that subscribe button, though, and smash that like button. And you said he was one of Wack minions. That's probably why they act alike. They running in the same circle. Yeah, they running in the same circle. That's probably why they act the way they act. Yeah. Yeah, they running in the same damn circle. Let me see. Yeah, they running in the same circle, man. Running in the same damn circle. Hit that subscribe button, man. Smash that like button. You know, I appreciate all y'all. Big facts. For sure. And yeah, man. We might come back in a little bit and hit another live. I gotta start hitting some lives in the daytime, man. When I get back. You know, tomorrow the 1st. Tomorrow the 1st. I might have to start shortening up the night lives so I can start hitting some lives in the daytime, man. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta start shortening up the night lives so I can take my dirty ass to sleep and be able to get up and be able to do a live in the daytime. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cause damn, I tell you, why? When I be up so damn late, I can't wake up till after 12. You know what I'm saying? I can't wake up till after 12. Hit that like button, man. That subscribe button. SBGB TV. It's a live call-in show. What's popping? What's going on? What's popping?
Oh, nothing much. This Adrian. I called in before a little while back, but I'm just sitting there listening to you. I was wondering, you know, like Spider and them, they got a rap song, which is pretty catchy. I don't know if you ever go to his channel or whatever.
Okay.
And it's another dude named Trap something. He got a pretty good song. I was wondering, like, have you ever thought about making like the snippets, like he's saying he's trying to get people to go to Congo and all this. Maybe play that real short snippet and then follow up with R&B. Say, well, I'm still waiting on my stuff he promised me. You know, just little old snippets of him saying stuff.
Yeah.
And then play right behind it like the lie that he tells. Because every time he says something, he changes. Just like when he was on Roscoe Jock for the first couple of seconds, then he switched up like that. You know, just little snippets of him saying this and then changing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right, you know, right before your show come on, before you get your lights up.
Okay.
You know, like a little 5-minute snippet or something, him saying little 2-second stuff, him saying something, and then you catching him in that same lie with some backed up behind it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, I can consider that, my brother. Yeah, that's
Yeah. While you waiting on your lights to get up. Yeah, I never seen nobody that got so much time, man. Because every time you talk to him and you ask about somebody, I just got out with them yesterday. I talked to them 2 or 3 times a week.
Yeah.
And then when he got some kind of beef going on, I just came out of Atlanta yesterday. I'll be up in Dallas tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The dude just, man. But hey, I like your channel, man. I'm listening to you. I'm a truck driver on the road, so keep doing your stuff, man. But I thought that'll be good to do little snippets like that, man, right before your show come on, maybe 5-10 minutes while you getting your lights up or whatever.
Okay,
like
man.
Cause Spider Logan got a bad song, man. Him and that Trap dude, that little song catchy. 3-finger Wack, not 3-finger Wack. That's what's the name, but I can't think. Draws Down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but they got songs. But I was thinking about the snippets. But keep doing your thing, man. Appreciate you for taking my call.
I appreciate you calling in. Shout out to the truckers, man.
Already, man.
Yes, sir.
Already. Yep.
Hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Shout out to the truck drivers over the road. Shout out to all them, man. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, man. Yeah. Shout out to all y'all. But yeah, man. We're going to come back. We're going to come back in a little bit, man. Yeah. Because we're going to do another live in a little bit. Yeah. So stay locked in, man. I appreciate all y'all that rock with SBGB TV, man. Yeah, go check out the merch. SBGBTV.com. And make sure you hit the like button if you didn't hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you didn't subscribe. And we ain't playing no games. We locked in, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. I appreciate all y'all though. Big facts, man. Wack and Luce Cannon, they the worst liars, man, on the internet. They the worst. Appreciate all y'all, man. Y'all know what it is. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Nah.